So today we'll be learning about how to cut palazzo trouser. But before then, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please try and subscribe, like, comment and share so that others can see the videos. And also turn on your notification bell so that you can be receiving notification anytime we post new videos. Here we make tailoring very easy. We teach the simplest method of cutting. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll never regret ever subscribing to it. So without wasting much time, let's dive onto what we have today. So I have 3 yards of material to cut this palazzo pants. First fold your material into 2 equal. Fold it, bring the 2 edges together. Use the 2 edges here, fold them into 2. Then to cut palazzo trouser, no shaping, free down. First of all, make sure your lap out. Like this measurement I'm using, the person's lap is 28. 28. Now divide 28 to 2. Divide 28. In my next video, I will teach you the parts that you are supposed to divide into 2 in human's body. Parts will be divided into 2 and parts will be divided into 4. Lap, divide lap into 2. So this person's lap is 28 because it's free trouser. So I measure it free. So the measurement I have is 28. 28 divided by 2 is 14. Then I added half to it. This is the line here. You can mark it from starting to the end. First take your length, the length of the material of the trouser. My length is 43. I see the length here to the bottom. My length is 43. I added 2 inches to it, making it 45. This is the full length of the trouser. After marking the full length of the trouser, you mark out your lap. The lap, like what I said, my lap is 28 divided by 2 is 14. 14 plus half, 14 and a half. That's what I mark here. I mark it from starting to the end. Then after that, you mark your seat. You can call it seat or you call it clutch. Mark your clutch. Mine is 12. 12 because the person is tall, has height. So mine is 12. 12. Then I minus 1 from the 12 because of the band. I'm going to add band to this trouser. So if I make it 12, then I added band to it again. The clutch will be too long for the person. So the 12, I minus 1 from the 12, making it 11. That's the mark here. From here to here is 11. So like I said, here to here is the clutch measurement. 12 minus 1 because of band, that is 11 here to here. Then after that, I will measure this measurement here from here to here is my hip measurement. Measure my hip. The hip measurement, the one I'm using here is 45. So I divided my hip into 4. Then I added half inch to it. That's the measurement from here to here. That's the measurement of the hip. Then that measurement that you measure for the hip on the waist, you carry it to where the clutch is to. Mark it. That's from here to this line that you are seeing. Mark it. Then draw a straight line from the waist to where the clutch is. Where you mark the hip measurement that you carry from here, that you put here, mark it. Draw a straight line to it. This is the straight line that you are seeing here. This straight line is the mark of the hip measurement. Then you curve. Because you already mark your lap already. Now you didn't take your lap measurement. So the only thing you need to do is just for you to curve. You can use free hands or you use your ruler to curve. Me, I can do any other. Either you use free hand or you use your curve ruler to curve it. So either ways, I do use free hand. Just curve. Let's give it a C see look, you just curve it. So after that, why did I use hip measurement on the waist? Because I'll be putting elastic on it. That's why I use hip measurement. But if you are not putting elastic, some palazzo, some people do use zip, so the waist will hug them. So since I'm not using zip, if you are using zip, you will not take your hip measurement. Even as you take your hip measurement after drawing this straight line, then you now take your exact waist measurement. Maybe if you divide the exact waist measurement, now it can be here, then you will now curve it inside and it will now slant. So now I have this slant look. My next video I will do the one that be exactly. So for this one, I'm using elastic on the waist. So because I'm using elastic on the waist, I'm not going to use the exact waist measurement again. I'm going to use the hip measurement, and that's why I'm marking this hip measurement here. So because I'm going to use elastic. So after drawing curving, we are good to go. This is all you have. This is all what you need just for you to cut palazzo trouser. Free palazzo trouser. No stress, no wasting of time. Take your exact lap measurement plus half, then take your hip measurement, you curve. That's all you need for your palazzo trouser. So let's move straight to the back. On the waist, I added 1.5. On the clutch, I added 2 inch. I added 2 inch on the clutch. 2 inch on the clutch. Then on the down part, I added 1.5. You can still add 2 inch if you want to, depending on how you want it to be. But I added 1.5 on that end. And there is another thing you need to take note again. You can see that at the down part, the initial straight line that I drew, I did not cut it. Reason being that if I cut this initial straight line now, by the time I will be folding the down, you will see that this part will be smaller than this one. That's why it's like I curve it. If you curve the down, you can add 2 inch to the length of this triangle normally. So from the 2 inch now, just curve it out. So by the time you want to fold out that 2 inch that you added to it, then when you fold it like this, you will see that there's an extra here. So after folding it now, you just cut out this extra. Rather than cutting it straight, and when you fold it now, the down will not be enough to this up. That's why when you see some try, you see that the button is packing. After sewing it's packing. It's because there's not curve it. So because it's not curve it, this down is smaller than the up. So by the time you fold it now, you will not be dragging it so that you can be equal with this one. That's when you now have error. But when you are cutting it, just curve it out. So by the time you fold it now, the extra, you just cut it out. It's better is more than is not enough. So that is the reason for this curve. That is why I did not cut the initial straight line that I drew. The same thing applies to the back. So after taking my 1.5, I'll just curve it from that my 2 inch addition. Another thing you should take note of the back. After all your measurements, your addition, next thing is for you to raise the back. You can see that I raised my back, even though it's not much. So this back that I raised, some people, you can, even this back, some of them you can add 2, 1.5, 2.5, even 3, depends on the customer you are working with, depends on the client. The reason for this back is that because of bum bum. You see some trousers after sewing them, you see that the back will be drawing, will be going down, the band will be going down, the waist space will be going down. Because that person has bum bum. When the person has bum bum and you did not raise the back for this person, the back will not balance to the person's bum bum. If my customer did not have enough, he did not have a much bum bum, and even the material is not still that much. Understand? So for slim people, you can even leave it straight so nothing will happen. But for somebody that have bum bum, raise this back. Because if you not raise it, the trouser will not balance. Back and front is not equal. You must raise the back for the trouser to balance. If you're working with by 60 material, or the person is not that tall, and this is my client, raise this back with at least 1.5 to 2 inch. But if the person have no bum bum, can even raise it with 2.5 to 3 inch. You understand? So that is it for the raising of this back. So that is the use of this place. My customer did not have big bum bum, and my space is not really that much, so I just added 1 inch to it, then slanted to it. But make sure you take note, is this middle back you are adding it to, not this side that has this close shoe, so that you not go and do mistake. So this is all you need for the back. This is all you need for the back. You add your allowance, then raise the back with 1 inch, 1.5, 2, 2.5 to 3 inch. Raise it. Depend on who you are working with. So that's it. So this is our trouser, our palazzo trouser. We're done. Back and the front. So you can see this is the final look of the trouser. So my next video I'll be showing us how to sew it. So stay tuned and learn well, and also give us feedback. Like, comment, share, and turn on your notification button